Okay, I know how it is. I know how it is when you are selling your home and having to buy another home. It's kind of nerve-wracking. You're thinking, "Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I got this buyer on this house, and I'm supposed to just sit here and let them buy my house, and I can't help but think about where am I going to go?" I know. So let's talk about stoplights. I like to look at things in stoplights. I'm going to give us four stoplights to talk through. When we go shopping for the next home, just like you, when we're looking at offers on our house, we're thinking, what are our risks? How many contingencies, how much risk do we need to take on in order to know that you're really going to close on our home? So when we're looking at buyers, let's look at it from our side of the fence here. When we're looking at buyers, we're thinking, okay, you got to be approved for my home. And aside from that contingency of financing, what else? You got to sell a house. Oh, in order to buy my house, that's a whole other layer of things. So when the seller is looking at our side, when they're on their side of the fence looking at it, they're saying, you have to sell your house. Is it on the market yet? Ooh, do you have a buyer under contract? And have they passed their option period? They're thinking about that. That option period gives that buyer the right to opt out for any reason. I mean, the buyer can wake up and say, I don't want your house anymore, and opt out. So they're wanting to know, not only is it on the market yet, are they past their opt out period? Has it been appraised? That's the third stoplight. Has it been appraised yet? Has the bank, in other words, sent out their third party unbiased person to say what it's valued in their opinion for? Yeah, has that process taken place, and has it closed? You likely could get, if this light is green, okay, it's green, it's not red, it's green. Whew, let's go past that light, it's on the market. And this one's green, they're past the opt-out period. Maybe this one's yellow. They might be able to swallow the pill a little more easily when they see our offer come over, that we're going to buy your house, and yes, we have to sell our home to buy your home, but it's on the market and the buyer is under contract and past their option period. And guess what? The appraiser is coming out this week. That's an easier pill to swallow. So, definitely, when we speak to this contingency of selling a home, I might speak to things in stoplights. I might say, how many stoplights are we? Where are we? Stoplight one, two, three, or four? Is it green, yellow, or red? So if it's red, definitely know it is a red flag for the seller, and they might draw alarm when they see that all these are red. And I honestly can say, in past all markets, we've been successful, thankfully, in getting contracts accepted, even when all of them are red. In fact, just recently, and even a crazy market with competing buyers, we were able to sell the idea to the seller that yes, 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 I know. However, it is all about how we position it. But sometimes, in most cases, sellers really want to know the house is on the market, that buyer is under contract and past their opt-out period. Really, many sellers want to know that the appraisal has been done and it is appraised at value or above, and the buyer doesn't have another out, because the buyer can opt out if it's undervalued and they didn't have an agreement saying that they're going to pay it anyway if it didn't appraise. That's another opt out for the buyer easily. So they want to know that that's been done most times if they're savvy enough. And they want to know that you're just pending the closing. Yes, there is still a risk that it doesn't close. Buyer could lose their job. Buyer could, Lord God forbid, something could happen to the buyer. Unfortunate things have happened, and buyers just were not here to close. Things could happen still before closing, but the risks are way less when those things have all transpired. So I trust that the stoplight example helps a little bit with the red, yellow, and green. Share your thoughts on this. Let me know what additional questions I can answer for you. Okay.